So hey guys, I'm Wes, and I really should have my butt kicked because I have been holding on to this video and more like it that's coming for about 2 months now. And I've had some internet issues as far as downloads and timing issues and stuff like that. But if you'll recall, I did a collaboration back in late September, and it was released in October with Scotty Allen. He is a Colorado artist, a guy who, like me, is older and making a go at music and doing his best to get out there. And he's really made some headway, man. I'm really proud of this dude for what he's done. And the streaming numbers he gets are just awesome. But more importantly, he has a great relationship with a radio station out in Colorado, K4CO, that actually plays some of my music as well, but they are very supportive of Colorado artists. I wish there were more stations like that here in Florida, if I'm being honest. But he has formed a great relationship with them, and he is starting to play live shows for, I think, the first time ever. And that's really amazing about his journey. I asked him in these videos about 5 questions. They ended up being extremely long. So what I have decided to do is release one at a time, and this is the first of those. So in this one, I asked Scotty about his musical journey, and here he is telling you about it.
My folks got a piano when I was about 5. That's back in 1977 to all you kids out there. And I mean, Star Wars was brand new back then. It just came out. I mean, the first one is what we call it, but I guess it's episode 4. So anyways, that was out. And it was that summer, I guess, and my folks got a piano. My mom was playing it. She had somebody coming over teaching her, and I was like, "Can I try? Can I try?" You know, after she was done, I just went up and was playing it. I think I played Star Wars. Back then, you saw a movie one time and you had to commit it to memory. I guess I didn't take it too seriously. I don't know. We didn't. I don't know. I didn't have lessons. I was more interested in being a kid. But by the time I started getting interested in it, I was probably about 8. That's about the time it got sold. It just became a loud thing to have in the house. I mean, there were 7 of us in the family. It was just loud, so that kind of went away. But then when we moved to Colorado, when I was about 12, we got it was kind of like an organ, but it was like, I don't know, it wasn't a full boat one. It was about the size of a keyboard, really, but it just had like 3 instruments on it, So they all sounded the same, and it kind of had little rhythms on it that you can play, boom, 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 that kind of thing. I don't know. It didn't sound all that great, but it was something to do. And then I met a friend in high school who had a guitar. He showed me a couple chords. They're still the main chords I use because, I mean, they're the easy ones, right? I played a little bit, got married, my wife got pregnant. My first wife, she got pregnant. We had a kid. Life got in the way. Lots happened since then. I've been remarried. When I did get remarried back in 2008, I had mentioned to my current wife that I'd like to get back into playing again. And she was totally all for it. So I went to a pawn shop and got an electric guitar. One of the ones on the wall up there, actually. Like $50 at a pawn shop. And I got a crappy little PV practice amp. And I just played along with Pink Floyd for the first year or so. I'm a huge Floyd fan. That's why it was pretty cool that the station put that there.
Comfortably Numb's probably my favorite solo. How'd you get into songwriting?
Last year, I started getting really, really, really bad headaches. I've got spinal stenosis. So it's kind of squeezing the nerves in my spine, and one of the side effects is headaches, and very bad ones. They started really influencing me to write somehow. I don't really know how. Just kind of kept happening. I don't know. I was just writing as a hobbyist. But, after a couple of months of it, it was like, hey, now my songs are on Spotify. What now? I don't know. I reached out to you guys. Things just started snowballing.
So that's a little look inside, like the first question, man. I hope it's not another couple of months before I get some of the other stuff out. And let me say this, I mean, the dude is he's a phenom. He's always releasing new music. He's a great marketer of music, which you have to be if you are an independent artist. And the guy has a collaboration he did with another friend, Sean Lennon, that just went over 100,000 streams on Spotify. Y'all go follow Scotty. His info will also be in the description below. Give him a listen, man. Tell him what you think.